Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the Outdoor Odyssey here, and this evening I'm going to be giving you my initial thoughts on Annihilator Broadhead 125 grain XLs. Check them out. So the Annihilator Broadhead here is made out of 4140 alloy steel. It has a very maul-like appearance to it. A very solid construction. As you can see there's no vents. It's a good sheen to the edge. Super sharp. Yeah, super sharp. You can kind of see the back scoop that it has here. And what that really helps with is arrow flight as far as wind displacement. When the arrow flies through the air, that back scoop creates a wind turbulence pocket so that the arrow can so that the wind comes over it and comes around the arrow instead of getting dragged like along the shaft to to slow it down during flight. That also goes into factor when the arrow hits an animal. So it creates a wound channel and it allows the arrow to fly through the animal with less resistance, which could potentially correlate to more pass-throughs and more penetration through that animal. So that's pretty cool. Also, the width of the broadhead itself is 1/116 there, and again, it has that back scoop creates a maul-like appearance to it. So think of like an axe, different kinds of axes. So you just have like a splitting axe, and then you have something more like a maul, where that maul is gonna just crush down into that log and it's gonna like split it open. Annihilator states that it was engineered to be the most lethal, strongest true flying broadhead ever produced. They say that it's a new shape defining an evolution in broadhead efficiency to ethically take game with a bow or crossbow. So that's a pretty bold claim for sure, and one that was backed up with the regular broadhead that I used last year. It was just 100 grain that I used to take my buck last fall. However, that being said, when I took that buck last year, it put the buck down probably within like 40 yards, which was phenomenal. Absolutely love that. However, it didn't leave too much of a blood trail, which especially when you're hunting in like thick country where you need to, if you don't see that deer go down, you definitely need to be able to follow a trail, whether it be just tracks, but blood definitely makes it a lot easier to follow a trail of the animal that is spitting out a good amount of fluid out of it. So so that's definitely something that I want to try the 125 grains, the XL version 4, to see if we can get a little bit more blood loss with the animal, so it's a little bit easier to track. The Annihilator broadheads are made out of 4140 alloy steel. Air flows up around that this will allow the arrow to fly straighter and again have less drag, and thus have a faster arrow speed and continue that momentum as it goes into your target. So that will be very interesting to put to the test on our penetration test that we will have later on this spring or summer sometime. But yeah, so these are the Annihilator broadheads here. I am super stoked to try these guys out, and who knows, maybe these guys will be my top choice again for the fall. We'll see. See you guys.